Why is there so many people in the world today, and all not just the screaming activists that are doing crazy things, but people in corporate, people in industry, people in politics, people, you name it. Everybody's like throwing in with this, with the notion that all we got to do is just like build more wind farms, build more what's the other thing, solar, build more solar panels. And turn off all these coal plants and just do all the shit that we just need to do it faster so that we can get there faster. So this is two different like views, right? So on the one hand we got you can't get there from here. Over here you got like lemmings to the sea. So why are so many people convinced that you can get there and all we have to do is just hurry up and get there?
There's a handful of reasons, in my opinion. Now, Michael, I'm still trying to figure this out. Quite simply, I had a podcast that failed because I couldn't get all the people that say they hate the oil and gas industry on the show to talk about it.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's true. Yeah.
So one thing is the anti-fossil fuel movement has done a wonderful job of marketing what they do. I will give them total street cred for that, right?
It's almost like it's a given. Like people don't even question it anymore. Like people don't even sit around going, we're not even debating. Like we've skipped over the debate about whether it's necessary and if it's possible, and we've just gone right onto that this is what we're doing.
Yep. At the same time, the oil and gas industry, and I'll take ownership of this, has done a horrible job talking about the facts of what we do, talking about the benefits we bring to mankind, the fact that you can harvest hydrocarbons responsibly. How about this for your listeners? The fact that hydrocarbons are still being made. You don't hear that anymore, right? Not at the same rate at this Jurassic and Pleistocene area, but right now here in the Gulf of Mexico, hydrocarbons are still being made. The oil and gas industry has done a horrible job of educating the world, and then quite simply, there's a cultish element about it, and there always has been. You look at things like SARS, bird flu, killer bees, the hole in the ozone. As you went through time, you had all these global catastrophes, which, by the way, none of them ever happened.
Right.
But people bought into it, and there's a psychological reason for that. I don't know what it is. I'm not a psychologist, but there's a reason that people want to have a joint belief in something, whether it's based on science or not. And then what happens is you end up getting that crowd mentality. Like, well, everybody knows the Arctic will be ice-free by 2013, right? So everybody buys into that. Now, did the Arctic become ice-free in 2013? No, right? And actually, the Arctic ice is actually growing. People don't understand the science. So that's one of the reasons, is the fact that people don't understand the science. The anti-fossil fuel people have done an excellent job at marketing stuff. The oil and gas industry have done a horrible job at educating the public. And then you have this psychological component, which I can't figure out myself, that people want to believe in that.
Yeah. It's I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
And when things don't turn out the way that everybody predicts, nobody ever goes back and says, and like recalibrates.
There's that, and then there's also a component I've noticed lately that, once again, I can't quite figure out why, but there's an anti-human component of this. Like there's something wrong with being a Homo sapiens. There's something wrong with mankind. And the only way we can make the world right is for mankind not to have any impact. We're a product of nature.
Yeah.
We're as natural. We follow the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other life form on this planet. There's a lot of things that other life forms do way better than we do. We just happen to collaborate really well, communicate really well, and build stuff really well.